This is the project update video for Fundamentals of Video Game Design taught by Dr. Michael Weeks. This assignment is due February 20th, 2022. My name is Wilbert Liu, and I am responsible for character design and implementation for our project.
Hi, my name is Kenny, and I'll be working on level design as well as providing any general support throughout the project.
Hi, my name is Anoop, and I'll be working on combat implementations and story writing.
Hello, my name is Henry, and I'm in charge of art and menu design. Genoris is a story about the Greek and Roman gods. The protagonist is a demigod warned of the danger approaching the world from a mysterious being in his dream. From there, our young hero seeks the truth behind the dangers to the world together with his friends. The gameplay is inspired by the Fire Emblem video game series.
The two main game mechanics we have are movement and attacking. Players will be able to select characters which will have predefined ranges on the grid to which they can move. This will be done by clicking to select where. During their turn, players will be able to position themselves around the playing field, and in order to attack, all the player has to do is select their character and move it to where an enemy character is placed, depending on the weapon that they may have equipped. Different amounts of damage will be inflicted, as well as any other effects. Enemies will be similar to the playable characters.
So our game is quite simple. The whites are the enemies, and the blacks are our playable characters. Our playable characters can move up, down, left, or right. Once they make a move, it ends their turn. We keep doing this process until all playable characters have moved. Once all playable characters have moved, it begins the enemy phase. The enemies can do the same thing as the player. If the enemy is adjacent to a playable character, they can start an attack. Since the enemy starts an attack, they attack first. Each character has a set amount of HP. And they would do an attack depending on the defense of that player. And then the player will be able to counterattack. This would also end the turn of the enemy. Since all enemies' turns are done, it would begin the player phase. Since the player attacks, they attack first. Once the enemies or player HP becomes 0, they die and get deleted. Then we repeat this process until all enemies are destroyed. When enemies are destroyed, each character gains XP. And XP is used to level up the characters to make them stronger. If the main character dies, it's an instant game over. For our progress, so far we have finished our combat mechanism designs, our main character skills design, and world design and combat damage implementation. The image below is our combat function. Our units and enemy units are an object with different stat values. We will use these stat values to determine how much damage a unit does to another unit. It also checks if the unit's health are below 0. If so, it would remove that sprite from the game. It also checks the speed of the units, which allows the unit, if faster, to have another turn of a damage. The image shown down here are our sprite image. On the left is our wizard, on the middle is our demigod, and on the right is the cleric. Our demigod is the main character and would have different abilities from the other classes.
Future project milestones include character and enemy art and animation, character and enemy skill design, enemy AI, item system design, level design and artwork, combat mechanics with more complex mechanics such as status effects being stretch features, menus such as the main menu and battle preparation, story writing, and of course, just bug fixing and tuning any of the numbers, whether that be damage, defense, and anything else we may include.
For our project, we are using two different technologies. The game engine that we are using to develop our game on is Godot. Godot has many integrated tools and features that make designing games quicker and easier for developers. It automates many processes like animations, tile sets for map design, and turns for turn-based games that will make the development process much quicker and easier for developers. The software that we are using to create our art is GIMP. GIMP is a free art creation software that also has many simple tools and features that make sprite creations effortless. It is user-friendly and has pixel art capabilities, which will allow us to simply create sprites as we need to. Here is our references slide. It includes a link to the Fire Emblem Heroes mobile game that we took inspiration from.